You can see another person right now being loaded onto an ambulance.
There was another multiple shooting in the U.S. today. A gunman shot 3 people in an office complex in Phoenix, critically wounding one of them. The police are still searching for a white male suspect, and they believe the shooting was targeted. That shooting happened not far away from Tucson, where Congresswoman Gabby Giffords was shot in the head. Today, she delivered a powerful and personal statement in front of U.S. lawmakers in Washington. Still, as Eric Sorensen reports, the gun lobby remains resolute in its opposition to her fight.
Close to 4 hours of conflicting testimony was overshadowed by just 1 minute from Gabby Giffords, shot in the head 2 years ago.
Too many children are dying.
Halting in her speech, but clear thinking about the need to act on gun violence.
You must act. Be bold, be courageous. Americans are counting on you. Thank you.
The former Congresswoman is still recovering from the mass shooting in Tucson. The gunman, mentally ill, shot 19 people within 15 seconds. He might have been stopped from buying a gun if he'd been properly checked out, says Giffords' husband.
My wife would not be sitting in this seat. She would not have been sitting here today if we had stronger background checks.
In Tucson, as in Newtown last month, the killer used a semi-automatic weapon and high-capacity magazines to kill and kill quickly. Lawmakers are gauging public support for a range of new restrictions.
Banning high-capacity magazines and banning the sale of assault weapons. Frankly, collectively, all these together will create a system. The best way to stop a bad guy from getting a gun in the first place is a good background check.
But the opposition is fierce. Restricting magazines, some say, will make Americans unsafe.
I do know that 6 bullets in the hands of a woman trying to defend her children may not be enough.
And the gun lobby vows to fight any new gun laws.
It ends up being a universal federal nightmare imposed upon law-abiding people all over this country.
Making the case for at least some measure of gun control, one exasperated lawmaker says he lives in Vermont, about an hour's drive from the Canadian border, and he says they don't seem to have the same problems up there. Eric Sorensen, Global News, Washington.